Good day, everyone. My name is Kirsten Summer Armorella from Grade 11 Vigilance. Dun dun. And for today's video, I will be discussing the considered national artists of the awarded Gawad Manilikha ng Bayan. So, without further ado, let's go on with the video. But first, what is the National Living Treasures Award? National Living Treasures, also known as the Gawad sa Manilikha ng Bayan, is a title bestowed by the Philippine government on a person or group of artists who have made significant contributions to the country's intangible cultural heritage. Furthermore, they are Filipino nationals who are involved in any traditional Filipino art form, possessing particular abilities that are advanced to such a high level of technical and creative brilliance and have been passed down through generations. The first three artists were awarded in the year 1993. Ginaw Bilog is from Panaytayan, Mansalay, Oriental Mindoro, Region 4B, Mimaropa. His contribution to the Philippine contemporary art is the Surat Mangyan Ambahan poetry. The Hanuno Mangyan script and Ambahan is a poem consisting of 7-syllable lines. To preserve the Hanuno, they promote it in every occasion so that this art will still go on for generations. The next artist is Masino Intaray. Masino Intaray is from Palawan Island, Region 4B, Mimaropa. Masino is an epic chanter and storyteller who is an outstanding master of basal or gong music, kulilal, the highly lyrical poem, and bagit, an instrumental music played on the kusyapi. And he also played the aroding, the mouth harp, and babarak, or the ring flute. Then the last awarded artist from the year of 1993 is Samaon Sulaiman. Samaon Sulaiman is from Mamasapano, Maguindanao, Western Mindanao, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. His contribution to the Philippine contemporary art is playing the kudyapi. He achieved the highest level of excellence in the art of kudyapi or kudyapi, the two-stringed lute playing, and also proficient in the kulintang, agong, a suspended post gong with a wide rim, gandingan, a bossed gong with a narrow rim, palindag, a lip valley flute, and tambol. Then the next two following artists were awarded in the year of 1998. Lang Dulay. Lang Dulay is from Tibuli, Lake Cebu, South Cotabato, Mindanao, Region 12, Soc-Sargen. Her contribution to the Philippine contemporary art is a tinalak weaving. She is credited with maintaining her people's traditional tinalak, which is made from abaca fibers, as fine as hair, and has three major colors, which is red, black, and the original colors of abaca leaves. Crocodiles, butterflies, and flowers were created by her nimble hands. The last artist for the year of 1998 is Salinta Monon. Salinta Monon is from Tagabawa, Bagobo, Bansalan, Davao del Sur, Region 11, Davao Region. Her contribution to the Philippine contemporary art is inabal weaving. She received the award for exhibiting her ability to be both creative and innovative at that time when such art was on the verge of extinction. So she used the Bagobo abaca ikat weaving or inabal to keep the traditional Bagobo textile alive. The next three following artists were awarded in the year of 2000. Uwang Ahadas. Uwang Ahadas is from Yakan, Lamitan, Basilan Island, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. His contribution to Philippine contemporary art is playing Yakan instruments. He was known for his skill and competence in playing several Yakan instruments that were made of bamboo, wood, and metal, and for sharing his knowledge with the youth of his community. Despite his deteriorating vision, he continues to perform and teach, ensuring the survival of the Yakan melodic tradition. Then the next artist is Federico Caballero. Federico Caballero is from Sulod, Bukidnon, Kalindog, Iloilo, Panay Island, Region 4, Western Visayas. His contribution to Philippine contemporary art is chanting the Sugidanon epic of the Panay Bukidnon. He is always working on the documentation of people's oral literature, particularly epics. These 10 epics were written in a language that is no longer spoken, despite its Kiranay-a affinities. Then the last awarded artist from the year of 2000 is Alonzo Saclag. Alonzo Saclag is from Kalinga, Northern Luzon Island, Cordillera Administrative Region. His contribution to Philippine contemporary arts is playing Kalinga musical instruments. His day job is to paint a picture, to record a tradition of contrasts and dualities. The people's character was represented in cadences that were both aggressive and soft. So he plays Kalinga musical instruments and also performs dance patterns and ritual gestures. The next 5 following artists were awarded in the year of 2012. Haja Amina Api. Haja Amina Api is from Ungos Matata, Tandubas, Tawi-Tawi, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Her contribution to Philippine contemporary art is mat weaving. She was known for being a great mat weaver. Her vibrant mats, which featured intricate geometric designs, demonstrated her keen sense of design, proportion, and symmetry, as well as her color sensitivity. Then the next artist is Eduardo Mutok. Eduardo Mutok is from Apalit, Pampanga, Region 3, Central Luzon. His contribution to Philippine contemporary art is metal planting. He is a silver, bronze, and wood artisan who has dedicated his life to creating religious and secular artwork. His retablos, mirrors, altars, and carrozas can be found in church structures and private collections. Some of these pieces are rather big, reaching lengths of more than 40 feet, while others are fairly little yet display very good and refined artistry. The next artist is Darahata Sawabi. Darahata Sawabi is from Tausug Parang, Sulu, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Her contribution to Philippine contemporary art is Pitsiabit weaving. She was committed to teaching the technique of Pitsiabit weaving and persisted in her objective. Her strokes were firm and sure, her color sensitivity was keen, and her commitment to the highest quality of her work was unwavering. The next artist is Magdalena Gamayo. Magdalena Gamayo is from Pinili, Ilocos Norte, Region 1, Ilocos Region. Her contribution to Philippine contemporary art is abel weaving. She has been a master in abel weaving. She weaves traditional Ilocano fabrics as well as creating new patterns. One of her creations uses a complex weaving method known as pililian, which means partially. The weaving creates a one-of-a-kind pattern that resembles a string of flowers. hence the name Inubon Asabong. She did not receive any formal training in traditional art. Instead, she kept a careful eye on her aunt as she created and imitated the designs. Then the last awarded artist from the year of 2012 is Teofilo Garcia. Teofilo Garcia is from San Quintin, Abra Cordillera Administrative Region. His contribution to Philippine contemporary arts is katukong, or tabungaw hat making. He focuses on the cultivation and development of tabungaw after completing his fieldwork as a farmer. His grandfather was the one that taught him the technique of katukong or tabungaw hat making and basket weaving when he was 15. The next three following artists were awarded in the year of 2016. Ambalang Ausalin. Ambalang Ausalin is from Lamitan, Basilan Island, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Her contribution to Philippine contemporary art is yakan weaving. Apu Ambalang is highly regarded across Lamitan. Her talent is unrivaled. She can create any pattern and implement any textile category among the Yakan people, who are acknowledged to be among the best weavers in the southern Philippines. She can do the bunga sama techniques of suwa bekat across stitch-like embellishment and suwa pendan, an embroidery-like embellishment. She has a thorough understanding of the entire weaving process as well as the cultural value of each textile design or genre. Then the next artist is Estelita Tumandan Bantilan. Estelita Tumandan Bantilan is from Upper Lasang Sapu Masla, Malapatan, Sarangani Region 12, Socsargen. Her contribution to Philippine contemporary art is blaan mat weaving. She had been a bright and precise tangle weaver since she was a child. Because of her supporting husband, she was able to preserve the pandus romblon. Thin strips rise matrixed through nimble fingers performing an individual rhythm, led by her eyes. Not only unwoven strips, but also the abstraction that other people call design, are held fast at the other end of her body as toes curl and shut around them. The dexterity of her feet and toes is determined by the arc of her torso. Within milliseconds, hand-eye synchronization takes place. Then the last awarded artist from the year of 2016 is Yabing Masalundulo. Yabing Masalundulo is from Amugo, Landan, Olomouc, South Cotabato, Region 12, Socsargen. Her contribution to Philippine contemporary art is blaan ikat or tie-dye fabric weaving. Yabing Masalundulo, often known as Fu Yabing, began weaving when she was 14 years old. Her entire childhood was dedicated honing her abilities and passing on her knowledge to future generations of blaan weavers. She keeps a close eye on her mother's moves. She dyes the fibers, counts the threads, and watches a weaver's dreams are turned into one-of-a-kind, soulful works. A bonus person for today's video is Apo Wangod. High up in the mountains of Puscalan, a small village far north of the bustling capital of Manila in Bontoc Province, resides a 103-year-old Maria Ogay or Wangod, who is more commonly known as the oldest living tattoo artist, the last of the native Kalinga Mambabato. Wangod was formally nominated to the National Living Treasures Award during the 66th Manila Fame event on October 21, 2017. The nomination was accepted by the NCCA through a ceremony within the event. NCCA is finalizing the documents to confer Wangod and have the Philippine President to sign it. So that was the considered national artists of the awarded Gawad Manilikha ng Bayan. Again, this was Kirsten Summer Armorala. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.